This is for you if you're a investor, business owner or leader of a small business, particularly one if it is that you're in a scale up. I'm going to talk about aligning people planning with your business aspirations on the basis of five key pillars to give you the platform for accelerated growth. The first of which is strategic planning, the second of which is creating a platform for performance and alignment, the third of which being people development, the fourth being retention, and the fifth being recruitment. With regards to strategic planning, I'm not suggesting that you map out in precise detail all of your future plans and hopes, because actually in reality you'll know that some things in life are unpredictable and to expect surprises. However, much of your future outlook and things that are going to happen in the future can be predicted and they can be planned for. What I suggest that you do is that you map out your key business goals and milestones going forward, and to determine what are your greatest areas of exposure and what are the implications of these from a people perspective. The easiest way to create a platform for performance and scaling your business is quite simply to build a high performance leadership team. And if you don't already have one, you need to create one. You need to look at your people and think, who are the good people that we want to keep, who are the people that we want to develop, and who do we need to replace? You need to create a platform for people performance and alignment. The starting point for this is all about creating clarity of purpose. I'm talking about having a company mission statement, clear departmental objectives, clear job specs, and creating a platform enabling you to bring out the best in people. I suggest that you create a vault, what you might call a shared folder, that you can populate with points of reference that people can use and adopt and improve, that would contain things like forms and templates, job specs and how-to guides, something that everyone can contribute to, and that you do so with a minimal viable product approach, one step at a time and improving as you go. The theme about this whole planning framework is about doing something rather than nothing. And one of the key things that you need to be able to do is to create teams of A players. So how can you elevate the skills and performance of your people? Some ideas for you. First of all, mirroring. Have people mirror one another as they would do in an onboarding situation. Monthly coaching by managers one-to-ones. Similarly, team-based activities on a monthly basis. Training courses. Consider a training budget of 2 to 3% per employee per year, and seek out opportunities for people to participate in projects that build and broaden skills. You can't scale up a business if you've got a retention issue, and therefore you've got to ask yourself, why do people leave companies and why might they leave your company? And the reality is that people leave for a whole myriad of reasons, some which you can control and others you can't. Some people leave to escape boredom, others when they're not engaged in their work or in the team or teams in which they're working. For high achiever types, often they're leaving because they're leaving to pursue new challenges. And you've got to ask yourself, well, what can you do to basically go about keeping your best people longer? And the answer is to build people up so that they're capable of being better and doing more, bigger and new things, to create to foster career mobility within your company, and so that people can move around and take up new challenges, and create an environment in which people feel engaged, that's got strong teamwork, a collaborative spirit and a positive culture. Hiring cycles are getting longer, not shorter. Often it's taking 3, 4, 5, 6 months to recruit somebody into a role. What happens in most companies, particularly with regards to growth, new hires, is that they start recruiting at the start of the financial year. If it takes 3, 4, 5, often 6 months in which to hire somebody, the person then comes on board and they're working in the role for 6 months of the year, not 12 months. And the work that you planned on the person doing and the contribution that you planned on them making was one for 12 months, not 6 months. And what we all need to do is to get out of this reactive recruitment approach and become more proactive about anticipating needs, about pipelining people and commencing hiring cycles earlier. And the key to this is about identifying future headcount needs, particularly for key hires, and commencing recruitment activities in advance. There's an expression, failing to plan is planning to fail. I suggest if you don't already have an effective talent management framework, that you create one, and that will give you a better and stronger platform to grow out your success.